I'm into art now. I'm drinking from the cup of creativity again. I'm back on track, hooked, besotted with drawing. It's all I want to do. I think I'm quite good at it, in a Rousseau-esque sort of way. Ivor's my model. I work him to the bone. He's very tolerant, though. Last week, when I asked him to be a nude descending a staircase, he said,
Who are we referencing, Bear? Duchamp or Boccioni?
Art. I'm obsessed. I think I'm turning into my sister Beverly. She never liked drawing or playing with dolls like me. She liked insects, woodlice and beetles. She kept them all in a big fishbowl. She'd wait until they pegged out, then she'd put them in coffins she'd made out of little raisin boxes. Then she'd bury them in the garden. After a while, she'd dig them up to see what had happened to them. She was really obsessed. Melvin lived next door, and one day, Bev borrowed his favourite train set so that her pet mouse Peter could ride in it. She'd bribed him with the promise of sexual favours. Bev forced the mouse to drive the train, but she soon got bored with that. So she put things on the rails to cause derailments. Catastrophes, she called them. She got more and more ruthless. Finally, she tried to blow up the level crossing with a firework. She hoped to bump off the mouse, but the carpet caught fire and the mouse turned brown, but survived. Well, later he did die of trauma. She gave the mouse the works, a state funeral into the garden. She played Ravel's Pavane for a dead Infanta on Dad's unset record player. She made us all wear black. I found these the other day. My first drawings. Oh, I used to draw all the time. I just couldn't stop. The walls of my bedroom were completely covered with my drawings. I don't know, it was like a drug. I used to get into trouble at school for drawing all the time instead of doing proper work. Once I got caught drawing out teacher Miss Mabs in the nude. She knew it was her. She recognised the hairs poking through the holes in her stocking. She just went quiet like a mouse. Oh yeah, Miss Mabs. Drawing's all I ever think about now. I draw all the time, but I still make things for people too. But that last jumper I knitted for Edie's little girl, well...
It's lovely, Beryl. It's really artistic.
Only I never saw her actually wearing it. All I ever wanted to do was to go to art school, be creative, have a career, but then I got pregnant with Colin. Ooh. Yeah, Colin, another obsessive in the family. One day when he was young, he brought home this pigeon. It couldn't fly, it had a broken wing. He called it Percy. Oh, Colin adored Percy. They were inseparable. He did everything for him. It was a love affair. He even hoisted him up on the clothesline so he could relate to other birds. He built Percy a state-of-the-art pigeon coop. It had everything. Mezzanine floors, central heating run by a steam engine. It was a palace in the garden. In the house we had nothing. No bathroom and nothing. Colin worshipped Percy. It ended in tragedy, though.
Percy!
He saw the culprit. Colin vowed revenge. The crossbow we made was precision built. The arrows had Percy's feathers in them. He practiced firing at a particular piece of wall and waited. And waited. Colin shot the cat. It landed in a neighbour's garden. She was a cat fanatic. She called the police. They called it...
The crime of passion.
Colin got off. with a caution. He's still totally obsessed with precise technical detail. You know, things like railway signalling systems.
Same route as his parent when the line is already occupied.
His Yamaha organ. And screw threads.
With 12 TPI, flank angles for metric, UNC and UNF screw threads are 30 degrees. A total thread angle of 60 degrees. Ooh.
And he taught himself to speak Dutch.
Mama, ik vond die kartenhaar in mijn pasta.
I can't believe he's 38 and still lives at home with us.
I wish he'd get himself a bloody girlfriend like a normal bloke.
Move!
Oh, hurry up.
Yeah, obsession. The whole family's obsessed with something. Colin, Beverly, now me. Move! I blame our grandma's influence. She was obsessed too with pickling. Gran preserved everything, pickled in big jars. Cabbage, eggs, pig trotters, cow's tongues, lamb's cheeks. Nothing was safe from her. Bev loved going to Gran's house just to stare at all the jars.
Wow.
Especially the beetroot. Sometimes she stole some. I always knew because it left crimson stains on her hands. She wouldn't wash them for days. She cried when the stains disappeared. When Grandma died, the woman next door came in and laid her out on the table in the living room. She put pennies on her eyes and a bucket underneath the table with holy water in it. I saw Bev sneak in. She stayed in there for hours, just staring and fiddling with Gran's body. She wasn't sad, though. When she came out, she said,
I kicked the bucket too.
Mum did think Bev was a bit strange, though. Well, we all did. She was quite weird, though. Like when we went to the seaside, she never wanted to play on the beach with me. She always went to the cockle stall to stare at all the pickled fish. She was entranced. She saved up to buy a jar of jelly deals. She never actually ate them, though. She just brought them out on special occasions to look at. I used to find decaying food in her room, hidden in drawers. When I asked her about it, all she said was,
There's bread in the British Museum that's 2,000 years old. It's fantastic, Bear.
She made a necklace out of old, dried-up carrots with rhinestones stuck in them. She wore it to a 10th birthday party with earrings made out of dead wasps. I drew ponies in my scrapbook, but Bev had photos of mausoleums, mummies and tombs.
Vladimir.
She told me she had dreams of meeting Lenin in his tomb in Moscow. She idolized him.
Vladimir, where are we going today?
Beverly. Engelmoy. Sorry, I was dreaming I was in London on Primrose Hill eating ice cream.
Can we go to Cum and have my favourite pierogi?
Of course, Beverly. We can't go there now. Take my hand.
Are we nearly there?
Of course, it was all fantasy, but she was obsessed with him. She even joined the Young Communist League to get a free trip to Moscow to see his tomb. But the bus only went as far as East Berlin. So Bev quit the party in disgust. That's the thing about Bev. She always went for it. Oh, fanatical. Oh!
Where's an actor twin secondum to lad for the day? It is the twin kid this week that with the deadline missing, ma'am.
Bloody hell, Colin. This is a seminal piece. My first dynamic self-portrait. I'm asserting my identity, making my physical mark. It's a new dawn for me, like Bev had when she discovered Trigger.
Trigger gets stuffed in California.
Well, that was it, wasn't it? Suddenly a whole new world opened up before her eyes. Bev stuffed everything after that. She had a book of instructions. She learnt it off by heart. When our dog Rudy died, she stuffed him too. Then she put Rudy on the mantelpiece. Mum said,
Oh, thank God. No more dog's doodles.
when Bev was 18, she met this American GI.
Hi, I'm Lester. Can I take your daughter out, sir?
Well, that was it. She married him and moved straight to California. Didn't last, though. Bev spent more time at the Trigger Museum with Lester.
Can you believe this?
Dad said.
I knew it. She's bloody trigger happy.
After Lester, Bev got through a string of rich husbands and got a pile of alimony. She's had 3 boob jobs, butt reduction, lip collagen and 6 face tucks. And she spent a fortune fixing her teeth.
Don't I look fantastic?
Body sculpture, she calls it. She started her first business in LA, stuffing pets for celebs. Her latest gig's called Remains to be Seen, High-Tech Cryogenics for Richos. She's big time now. And what have I done with my life? I'm 59, married with a grown-up geek, still working in a factory, dreaming about what I should have done. I could have gone to art school, been somebody, been a contender. Now it's the bloody change, right? I look like shit. I've lost my looks, my figure's gone, and to cap it all, the other night I caught Ivor watching one of those twerking videos. And you know what he said?
Shake your ass, girl.
Why don't you get one of those uplift bar things, Bear?
Well, to be absolutely honest, I did. Secretly, mind, off the internet. But when I got it, well, I spent about 2 bloody hours with it. But whatever I did, it wouldn't fit. Oh, fuck it. Why am I doing this shit? Oh, I hate myself. To cap it all, later on, Ivor found it in the packet on the sofa.
Oh, what's this? Opened it by mistake, did you, love? Oh, must be for the girl next door. I'll just take it round, should I? Oh, you didn't try it on, did you, Bear? You did, didn't you?
That's it. I need a hit of Bev. She's my rock.
Hi, hon. You okay?
I don't know, Bev. I just lost focus, you know. I got distracted.
Don't worry about it, Bear. You just gotta take control. It's your life. I mean, look at me, Bear. It's real tough sometimes, but I keep pushing. Oh, sorry, hon. I gotta take this. Well, hi. Thank you for getting back to me. I hear you want to freeze your mother. Did you like your mother? We have an economy deal. I'm sorry, can you hold? Bear, check me out for Christ's sake. Don't I look fabulous? I'm sculpting myself, my own body. I'm an exhibit, right? I'm a living gallery. My body is my art. I gotta go, hon. Just go for it. What are you waiting for? Mwah.
She's right, though. I just gotta go for it. No more arsing about. Ivor!
How are we doing this, Bear? Walking or running?
Dynamis knife, velocity, energy, speed, love. I want speed.
Here we go.
Oh dear God!
Oh! No, we missed it again, I've...
Oh, you're obsessed,
Come
woman!
on, I know. It's the movement in between, the moment of change. I've got to capture it.
I'm suffering for your art.
It's hyperfuturism, love. Go for it now. Come on.
Oh, God, I need a cup of tea.
I'm talking live with Beryl Thomas, whose latest exhibition of drawings opens here tonight. Beryl,
Oh, hello.
can we start by talking about what informs your work?
Well, I think it was Duchamp, or Cage maybe, who believed that one should embark on a piece without necessarily having a conception of its eventual denouement. It's the process involved that's crucial to the journey that you make, see?
Interesting. It's like you're pushing the female gaze here to extremes and, in the process, not only objectifying men, but actually deforming the male body in a quite deliberate, almost vicious way.
Oh, no. I completely lose sight of the male form. Sex is not involved. I'm just looking for what supreme moment of change, the point of dynamic abstraction, the images in between. It's what I call hyperfuturism. God, this vodka's good, isn't it?